We can start with the first one. I've got a lot of simple things I want to share with you today. Because I consider myself a very good designer, but I'm a very simple designer. I can do big, complex things that cost thousands of dollars, but how many of those arrangements do you sell on an annual basis? How many do you sell ever? Most of us don't. I have a retail business, as Mary explained to you earlier, so I'm price conscious of everything that I do because I know my customer, and like you know your customer. So today, I'm going to help you take our came out this last spring what was this container. It's pre-made with lemons in this case. This is called a Cloche, and it's a beautiful pre-made piece that any one of you can take and sell in your store. But what I want to show with you and share with you today is how you can take these pre-mades or some of the items that we have and you can enhance them to create your look with our product. Your look to give yourself the identity that makes you a little different than everyone else. Because if we're selling this across the country, there's going to be multiple people selling this. Do you want that look in your store? It doesn't bother me, I can do it. But I also want something a little different. So I can take this and put it on the shelf, buy a half dozen of them, and then take the other maybe 3 of them and enhance them differently. Giving your customer a little variety, giving you a personality, giving you identity. So that's what today's going to be about. Taking simple ideas and creating your own personal identity to it. So we're going to start with this little cloche. And this is also a new little daisy that we have in. It's a Rebecca. It comes in white and in yellow. And the assortment comes in 2 stems. As before I cut this off, you notice one daisy stem is upright and the other one has the reflex petals on it. So you get a variety of flower look in the assortment. You get either the 2 white or the 2 yellow the way it's cut. And we're going to just remove these daisies. Garbage over there. And because this is a pre-made product, it already has our mechanics done for us. It's already got foam in there. The foam is covered with an artificial covering that makes it look like soil. And we just dip it into our glue. And you can insert it in and just create a casual little look off to the side. You don't need a whole lot of product, but just simple enough to give it that personality I was talking about. 2 little stems of the daisies off to one side. You can face them a little bit, give them a little character, bend them, shape them. That's the wonder and the beauty of artificial flowers. And little trick. A lot of these stems, I don't know about you, but lately I've been getting like arthritis or something in my elbow. It's been driving me nuts. Wire cutters sometimes just don't work. Some of our stems are very thick. To do the job right, you have to have the proper tools. These are bolt cutters, and I'm telling you, ladies, I know, I have ladies who work in my shop and are always giving me their stems to cut because they can't do it. And you can do it with one hand. You just put the handle on there, set it down, and cut it off. And it's so simple. The bolt cutters work great. All these stems are too thick, and you don't have to fight with the wire. So you've already learned something. To add this other stem, this is a mini wire dogwood blossom branch, and it has little miniature dogwoods on it, and I'm just a little shaping to it. And once again, not a lot of product, but look at how we've changed the overall appearance of this cloche, and now I personalize it so I can put it in my shop and know that the competitor 20 miles away is selling the exact same thing. I've made it with my look for my store. Very springy, very summery. This is very fresh for an outdoor garden party that you might be having, or just introduce the summer with lemonade and different things that you build in the display in your store. Very simple. 2 stems of the daisy, 1 stem of the mini dogwood, and